Hello Libra, welcome to my channel, The Mother Speaks Tarot. My name is Allison. If you haven't already, if you're new, please consider subscribing. Everybody who's already subscribed, all my viewers, I love you all so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Without viewers, my channel would not be what it is today, and I know that, so I thank you with every single video. So for those of you who are new and don't know, I'm writing a series. It's an action-adventure love story on superhero twin flames called Perception, the Two Yet One. Book 1 here. I read book 1 aloud live on Facebook and uploaded all those videos here to YouTube for you to see for free. Book 2 is published and available. All the links that you need for my books are down in the description box below, whether it's to purchase my books or watch all those videos of me reading book 1 aloud live. Give my book a chance, see if you like it. Okay? Well, my books. It's a series. All right, everyone. So, let's see. So what we're doing. Okay. Oops, forgot to turn this on. Turn on my moon here. Yay! Okie dokie. So this is the Mother Speaks Tarot, the channel where the Sacred Feminine asked me to make this channel and name it. She even gave me this name because the Sacred Feminine has been ignored, and I mean, I didn't even know that the Sacred Feminine or the Goddess existed until I was in my 20s. So this this channel is for her to be heard, to speak. Now, last month was Mother's Day, and so since this is the Mother Speaks Tarot, we took the entire month to celebrate the Mother energy. To do that, we received our messages from different Mother energies each week. And since this month is Father's Day, we are doing that for the masculine energy. We love the masculine. We love God. We love the Father. I was very, very close to God when I was a child before I knew the Goddess existed, and I still am. That's where it all started for me, my love for God. So what we're doing is we are receiving our messages from different Father energies each week. Last week we received our messages from Master Jesus. This week we are receiving our messages from the ancient Egyptian god Thoth. Okay, I've been calling him Thoth, but for the last few days he's been saying Thoth. So that's how I'm going to refer to him. A long time ago, I was meditating, and I was in a very deep state, almost asleep, and I was thinking about him at that moment, and very, very, very clearly I heard him say, "You are a good daughter." So that's why we have Thoth here as a Father energy. Okay, so we are going to be using his deck, the very deck that I used. This is the first deck that I used on this channel. And to clarify, I'll use my little Rider Tarot deck if I need to. And, you know, I didn't have an oracle of his, but he said that was okay because I have the Isis Oracle, okay, by Alana Fairchild. And he said that everything that he needs to say is in here. And he was showing me too, like, because he taught Isis. You see the moon behind him and the moon behind her. The moon is the feminine, and he's a moon god. Okay, so he's a masculine energy, but he's a moon god. So he's saying, you see how this card and this moon here, they go together? He says, so use the Isis Oracle, and that's what I'm doing. Now, the moon represents the feminine. You'll see here, this is my character Luna, and she's the moon, and this is my character Sunshine, and he's the sun. Okay, so that's the masculine is the sun, and the feminine is the moon. So he has been giving us some really interesting messages. For the earth signs yesterday, he concentrated on the feminine energy, but then on one of them, he concentrated on the masculine energy, and it just makes a lot of sense. So let me explain here. What we're doing is, since I am a twin flame reader, I work with the masculine and the feminine energies, and so I read a little differently than others. I read minor arcana as messages about your free will, and major arcana as messages about your divine blueprint. That is the plan that you wrote for your life before you incarnated, so that you would encounter and hopefully learn certain poignant life lessons that, when learned, raise the vibration and wisdom that is encoded within your soul. Because of our free will, it is possible for us to lower in vibration in a lifetime, but if you can manage to rise in vibration and wisdom lifetime after lifetime, you will eventually get to a place where you are what is called enlightened, like Master Jesus, like Buddha, like Thoth. Okay? And so when we're looking at your major arcana cards, we are looking at a kind of fate, but not really, because of the free will. There are times that we write into our divine blueprint things that we cannot change no matter how we try, and that's because they were written that way. And those times are indicated to me by the Wheel of Fortune card, which you don't have. Okay? So, pardon me, I'm feeling a little out of breath. It's my allergies. Okay, so what we have here, right at the heart of everything, the Magus. This is Thoth. This is Hermes. This is Mercury. Okay, so there's a Gemini influence here. There's Aries involved here, Aries energy. Now, someone was trying to manifest something. I feel like magic was being used. And yeah, this is manifestation. Someone, you may have been, but someone else may have been attempting to manifest something that was positive. See, when the Magus is right side up, it's positive magic. Okay. However, I'm not really... This is the energy that is crossing, that is crossing this Magus, okay? So while this is this is what's at the heart of everything, is magic, manifestation, attempting to bring something into being. I'm not sure if it worked out very well for you. It may have been, you or someone may have tried to manifest something that was positive, but here we have your own card, Libra, adjustment. This is the card of balance, of beginnings and endings, and especially of karma. This can also be, this is the Justice card in other decks. And Thoth's wife is Ma'at. Ma'at is the goddess that is in this card. This is her headdress. Okay? So what we have here, and amazingly enough, is Thoth and Ma'at, husband and wife. Magic, wisdom, manifestation, and justice, karma, and balance. Beginnings and endings. Okay? That is so interesting. Thoth and his wife Ma'at. He says, just keep going, because what is down here underneath at the root of everything is the Three of Wands in the reverse. Wands is fire energy, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy. This is at the root of everything. And while this particular deck does not have reversed meanings, I'm feeling the reversed meaning for this Three of Wands. The Three of Wands, we have Aries here, and there's Aries is a part of the Magician, and then up here we have the Sun, which rules Leo. The circle and the dot is the symbol of the Sun. Now the Three of Wands is manifestation. This is when you send out intentions and you're waiting for your ships to come back in, when you're waiting for those manifestations to come back in. However, this says it didn't manifest, or it wasn't a positive manifestation. Maybe it wasn't as positive as you were hoping it was going to be. Maybe you were trying to manifest something that wasn't right for you. And so that's why balance had to come in to adjust this. This is intention. This is right side up. So I feel like your intentions were good, but you didn't realize that they weren't good for you. But Spirit does. And your own energy, Libra, came in to balance this out. This could even be a legal situation for some of you. Truth is coming in. And like I said, this is the energy of beginnings and endings. Goddess Kali also teaches about beginnings and endings. This is the energy that's moving out of your life. This is the recent past, and it's moving out of your life at this time. Again, we have Leo, and now we have Mars, which rules Aries. Again, this is fire energy, Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. So in the recent past, you were defensive. You were fighting off a bunch of attackers. You had the upper hand. And that's over now. So that is really good to see that moving out. Now, here's something else that this is another reason this is the reverse. This thing that you were trying to manifest happiness. This was the result. Feeling defensive, having to fight off several attackers, a lot of drama, a lot of conflict. And that's why, see, you didn't realize this was going to happen. And that's why this Magus is right side up. All right, so the next two cards for me as a reader are future cards. And here we have the Prince of Cups in the reverse. So I feel like this is one of those cards that is going to manifest. Right now, it hasn't really manifested. And what I mean by that is that the energy is there, but it's not in full power. When this prince is in full power, he has full control over his emotions. Okay? You are attempting, or you will be getting control of your emotions. That's what this Prince of Cups does. You see how he has such good control of this eagle. This is water and air together. You see all this? This is like steam. So in your future, you are going to temporarily feel like your emotions may be a little out of your control, and then you're going to flip that and get control of yourself. Because you've pulled in your own energy. This isn't just balancing. This is karma. This is beginnings and endings. This is justice. This is equality, equilibrium. This is truth. This is a lot of stuff. What we have here next for your future is the Four of Swords. This is also in the reverse. This is also going to manifest. So this energy is in your future, however, it's not solid. I'm not going to say that it's a possibility, though, because I feel like it's going to happen. Now here you are again. I don't know if you can see that, but that's your sign right there, Libra. Now this is the Four of Swords, and I really feel this, there might be some kind of a truce, and that's what's going to bring you some peace of mind. This sword energy is Libra energy. It's Gemini. It's Aquarius. Look at the balance that is in this. So this truce will bring everyone peace of mind. So air energy is mind energy. And for me, the Four of Swords, the sword is the mind. The Four of Swords means peace or rest. And so to me, the Four of Swords is also a peace of mind card. But you will also be resting. Okay? This is the card of resting. But I believe you will have this peace of mind and have this rest because of some sort of truce. This manifestation created some sort of conflict. I mean, I'm being shown like all this like fireworks in here. This was a lot of drama. And that's why justice is having to mitigate this energy. It's evening out the energies of conflict, because Spirit knows that you were attempting to manifest something positive. Okay? All right. Now, what we've got here is more swords. Okay, this is the Eight of Swords. This is the Deer in the Headlights card. However, I'm not seeing that it's going to manifest and you're all of a sudden going to become fearful. No. I'm feeling the reversal of this. You're hoping to not be afraid. You're hoping to know what to do. You're hoping to know which steps to take, that those steps will be very clear. You're hoping to use your inner strength to break out of where you've been. You may feel like you've been kind of in a rut or in some sort of hanged man moment, I'm feeling. Hanged man is where your life is like at a standstill while you get a new perspective. Okay? So then when this card is in the reverse, it also has an element of you being your own worst enemy. when you're this afraid, it's all in your mind, you know. Fear comes from your mind. So there's a part of this card that feels like you're hoping that all the things, or a lot of the things that you were afraid of were illusion. And I think that you're going to get that since this peace of mind is coming up. Okay? So, all right, enough on that one. All right, so, whoops. All right, so the next energy that we have is your current state of being, or your current surroundings. Okay, so what we have here is Earth, okay? Capricorn, Taurus in particular, also Virgo energy. This is the card called worry. I don't think that you're worried anymore. No more worry. Okay? I think that you are, this is feeling out in the cold. This is looking at the glass as half empty instead of half full. This is the opposite of that, where you're feeling secure now, where your finances are good. You're all right. And 5 is the number of change. So you've experienced a positive change. You're experiencing this this prosperity and security because of your heart, because of your good intentions. That is at the heart of everything. Yeah, here's the alone thing that I was feeling. This is the card of Virgo. This is your fear card. This is the Hermit. Okay? Now, he's in the reverse. And this is your fear. When the Hermit is in the reverse, this is when you're feeling alone. You feel like you versus the world type of thing. And also fear itself. This is when you know, go off by yourself and do some meditation to find out what brings you joy. This is also, to me, this is also where you've done it. You know what brings you joy. You know where the fertility and prosperity and joy in your life is. But as a fear card, I would have to say this is the part where you're feeling alone, or you're afraid that you'll feel alone, that it's going to feel like you versus the world. And that feeling comes from this. Because this felt like you against the world. This was you fighting off attackers. Several of them. By yourself. Now this is a major arcana card. So this is also Thoth. He's telling you, you don't need to be afraid. The universe knows that you were attempting to create something good. So the universe is using your own energy to balance this out. And create a new solid foundation. A very powerful, solid foundation. A new tower that is built on solid, built on a solid foundation. This is a solid foundation. This is like when the tower falls, it's because it was not built on a solid foundation. So somewhere a tower fell. And now you're rebuilding. You may be holding back a little bit. You may be holding back your emotion to build this new foundation. The Four of Pentacles is usually called the Miser card. But in this particular deck, this is the rebuilding of a strong foundation for me. This is power. It says power. This is Capricorn, the sign of the entrepreneur. And here we have the circle and the dot again, which is happiness. These are all the elements that you need. Just like the magician uses earth, air, fire, and water with his spirit to manifest things. That's what we have here: earth, air, fire, and water. And in between here, the spirit. You're building a new earthly life. But like I said, see, this prince has control of his emotions. Right now, you're not exactly doing that. This is the future where this will manifest. So this is the holding back, because sometimes the Four of Pentacles is holding back with your heart as well. So that's your emotion, isn't it? So this is Thoth's way of telling me a couple of things with this card, that these work together. Okay? Your emotions will pay attention to your emotions, okay? Because I have a feeling here that everything is just going to work out. You've got 2 4s, okay? So when you have doubles like this is when I tell you to like pause the video or do it after the video, but look up angel number 44. That's very, that's an important message for you. Now, here's what's at, this is the underlying energy. This is the Princess of Cups. When the Princess of Cups is upright, she is diving deep into her emotions. She has to be brave to go into her emotions because she is being truthful with herself about them. So what I feel from this in the reverse, and especially because her brother, the Prince of Cups, who controls his emotions, and they're both like this is related. You haven't examined your emotions deep enough to even know that you're going to need to control them. You're going to be holding back. Holding back with your emotions. But I don't think that you know how deep your emotions go. And then right underneath that is the card for happiness, the Nine of Cups, wish fulfillment. So if you dive deep into your emotions, you'll understand what this wish fulfillment is. Oh wow, and underneath that is the Ace of Cups, a new beginning in love. And underneath that is the completion of a cycle, the portal into a new time. Wow. I forgot these cards did that. They continue underneath the underlying message here. Other decks, I would try to do that, and they... Oh, wow, it just... okay, never mind. I'm just... My reading intuitively is an incredible thing. It is... Almost every week I get so shocked at how much clearer things are becoming. You know, I've been doing this channel for about a year now, and my intuition has gotten to a place where I'm saying things and I'm not sure why, and I think about it later and then it makes sense and stuff. And so I was gonna say, this used to tell the future, but now it's telling the past, or what it actually is. No, it is kind of the future. I'm sorry, guys. This is your wish fulfillment, this new beginning. So basically this explains the idea rather than the past or into the future. That's what this is doing. It's explaining this. So that's new. That's why I got confused. Holy moly. Yeah, and you've already had your hangman moment here. Wow. All right. Okay, let's get this out of here. Whew, guys. Please don't forget to like. Also, give me a comment. Let me know how this is resonating with you. Now I'm going to go ahead and pull one card from the Isis Oracle. Close out your reading. Oh, check out my books too, if you feel so inclined. They're part of my divine blueprint. I do channel it. All right. Oh, wow. Okay. Right away. Oh. Rising sun, the divine solar child reborn. Reborn. It just feels like you're gonna start again here, you know. And she's very green, and it's pulling my eye towards the green in this card and the green in adjustment here. There's some healing up ahead. Let's read it. Rising sun. Oh, it's taking me a minute here. Okay, there it is. Wow, you know what is so amazing about how Isis can take one card and address everything in this reading. This is why Thoth said to use her oracle. Okay, the rising sun, and like I said, the sun is the masculine. The divine solar child reborn, a dark phase and struggle is over. See what I mean? Yeah, it is. A new phase is upon you, one of hope, glory, light, and triumph. It is won through boldness and persistence. Even when you felt like giving up, you chose to stay strong, to surrender to the divine and continue with the path. You have been through much, and now victory is upon you, beloved, for the divine solar child, a new consciousness within you, is born. Wow. Yeah. You went through a lot. This one card says it all. But this says it too. Fear. You're hoping not to have this type of fear anymore. This is deer in the headlights fear, where you are so afraid you don't know what to do. But like I said, your own energy, karma, the workings of the entire universe is working for you. As we journey into the ancient feminine, there are many, many times when we meet her dark face. We must be patient, accepting, allowing. Often, when what we meet are the difficulties of birth, literal and symbolic. We might feel great emotional or physical pain. Spiritually bereft, alone, and yearning for deeper union, perhaps even wondering if what you seek could be a genuine experience, or if it is the stuff of daydreams and fantasies. The fear of being alone, emotional, we feel great emotional pain. Wow. During times of despair and struggle, we come back to our hearts. Yes, searching for faith within, searching for signs to support us as we take the long journey down the spiritual birth canal into love in even greater expression. It might take us weeks, months, or many, many years to birth ourselves over and over again into more of our divine essence. That's this. This is your divine essence. Holy crap. Wow. Okay. Some birthing processes that are deeply profound will feel as though they take most, if not all, of our lifetime on this planet. At another level, many lifetimes will constitute one birth process. However, no matter how much we encounter the inner workings of the womb of the divine feminine, there are always moments of entering the light of birth into a new world, as a new being, into a reality transformed. These moments are precious and herald the beginning of a new level of divinity expressed often in deeply creative new ways. The divine solar child is being born brings new light into your life, likely to express itself in multiple forms. Revived and new relationships, new inspiration and opportunities in your work and spiritual life, more love and enjoyment, new or more energized community, greater well-being and experience in your body, creative abilities that you didn't even realize you had opening up effortlessly as you surrender to allow the body and creative faculty to flow. These are some of the gifts that are given to you by the universe at the cosmic baby shower for the birth of the divine solar child. The sweetness of the gifts of this new life make all that came before it so sacred and worthwhile. To honor and accept the past, the courage it required of us, and yet to accept that it is now time to turn our face to the light and partake of the fruits of our inner labors is what this oracle ordains. Symbolized by the headdress of cow horns with a golden disc within, worn by Egyptian goddesses, including Isis, and the symbolism of Isis nursing her divine son-child Horus at her breast, the oracle of the rising sun brings with it a new day, dawn, breakthrough, end of struggle, and the genuine and stable birth of optimism and hope for you now. The genuine and stable birth of who you really are. You've rebirthed yourself. This is your new cycle. The cycle is over. You're going through this birth canal again to rebirth yourself. You're a whole different person by this experience. Wow. Okay, so I just saw, where'd it go? I just picked up the deck and there it is. The two of wands in this deck means creation through destruction. Your old life was destroyed so that your new life could begin. Wow. All right, Libra. Wow, that was really deep. That's what I have for you. So, well, let's see. Now you've only got 3 major arcana. How much control you have over this, that's how I gauge. So 3 cards out of 10 means that most of this is in your control. However, these major arcana cards, this is showing you this. You already learned this lesson, Libra. You're afraid that you're going to be you against the world. This is over. This is showing you that your fear, okay? The Hermit, Thoth, is showing you, don't worry about this anymore because it's over. This is the past. This is the recent past that's moving out of your life now, okay? And then this, I already explained over and over again, you tried to manifest something positive, but it didn't really work because it wasn't what, you didn't realize that it wasn't for you. That's why you went through so much conflict. But the universe sees your heart. This is what's at the heart of everything. You were attempting to manifest positivity. So the universe, in your own power, your own divine self, is helping you. You are becoming the embodiment of the energy of this card. Ma'at, Thoth's wife. Wow, this is Thoth. So this is the sacred masculine and feminine working and balancing out for you, very much like the Temperance card and the Lover's card. This is beautiful. All right. Well, all right, Libra, that's what I have for you at this time. See you next time.